Hi YouTube, this is Elizabeth coming to you with my week 3 update. I had my surgery 3 weeks ago and things are going pretty well so far. I'll start with the numbers. My highest weight was 308. The day of surgery I was 282 and this week I weighed in at 265. So that's a total of 43 pounds since the beginning, back in January, and since surgery, like almost 17 pounds, 18 pounds, 17 pounds. So in 3 weeks, 17 pounds is pretty good. I am currently on pureed foods, so I'm eating a lot of pureed chicken, pureed beef. It has to be all protein, really. So I'm eating a lot of protein, and it's going pretty well. I haven't really found any foods that I can't eat yet. I can eat just about everything, but just little amounts. I'm eating about 1/4 cup at each meal. And I eat 6 meals a day and then 2 protein shakes. And I'm doing these Ungery protein shakes. I have chocolate and vanilla, and I mix in PB2 peanut butter powder, and I'll do them with coffee sometimes. Today I put in a little bit of diet root beer syrup. So like you can get those kits where you make your own sodas at home, and you put the syrup, so the syrup doesn't have any carbonation or anything in it, and I put a little bit of that into a vanilla shake, so it was kind of like a root beer float shake. It was pretty good, but I'm getting bored of the shakes. I'm always looking for new ideas for how to flavor them. Let's see, I've been trying to walk every day. I have a pedometer that my surgeon gave me, and so I'm trying to keep track of that. Right now I'm at about 3,000 steps a day. Which is, you know, I'm still real tired from the surgery, so, ooh, sorry, that was my cat. I have 2 cats, Fred and Ginger, and that was Ginger that decided she wanted to leap in front of the camera. Anyway, things are going pretty well. If you guys have any suggestions on ways to make my shakes more interesting, I would love to hear those. Let's see, what else? My incisions are healing up pretty well, and I had gotten a really bad allergic reaction to the antibiotic they gave me during the surgery, and that rash is starting to go away. I just have a little bit of like dry skin and peeling skin at this point, so I'm trying to keep that moisturized. But overall, the surgery went very well. I don't think I ever really made a video talking about the actual day of surgery, so I'll talk about that a little bit now. I went in for surgery. I got to the hospital at 5:45, and my surgery was scheduled for 7:30, so it was pretty early in the morning, which was really nice to just get it over with. And I was in the recovery room for maybe an hour or 2. I was really nauseated when I woke up, but I told the nurse that, and she was able to give me some medication. It took like 2 or 3 different medications before she found one that worked really well, but once the medication made the nausea go away, it didn't really come back at all. And then I went to the bariatric wing. I had my surgery done at Johns Hopkins Hospital in Baltimore, Maryland. And it's really nice. They have all private rooms for the bariatric surgery patients. My surgeon was Dr. Steele, who is just amazing. She took so much interest in the case. She was very involved in the case, and just, you could tell she had a lot of dedication to her patients, far above and beyond what you normally would expect in a doctor these days. And when I got back to the hospital, the surgeon on call had said, well, you won't even come up to the surgery unit, you'll just stay in the ER for the allergic reaction or go into the medicine wing. But my doctor, Dr. Steele, decided she wanted to take control of me as a patient, and so she brought me up to the surgery wing, and she was constantly checking in on me and making sure things were going well, and I was getting seen by all the specialists I needed to see, so I was really appreciative for her for doing that. So if you are on the East Coast, Baltimore, Maryland, Pennsylvania, Washington, I definitely would recommend Dr. Steele at Hopkins. And let's see, so about 4 hours after surgery, they had me up and walking around the hallways. I had to walk every hour. It's really important to walk just to make sure that you're not getting any blood clots, and to make sure that your lungs are staying open, that you're breathing well so that you won't get pneumonia. And so that went pretty well. I stayed in the hospital. I went in on a Tuesday. I stayed Wednesday night and Thursday night. I couldn't eat or drink anything at all on Tuesday. That was kind of hard. By the evening, I was really, my mouth was really dry and I wanted to drink something. They bring these little cups with little sponges in them that you can use to kind of wet your mouth, but by the end of the day, I really wanted something to drink. On Wednesday, I started drinking, and you can just drink a little 1 ounce of fluid each hour. And then on Thursday, they introduced a little bit of food. I had some broth and Jell-O, and I went to 4 ounces per hour. And that's the day that they released me and I went home. So I was just in the hospital for 2 nights. And I went back to my parents' house. I was really glad to be able to go back there because they helped me out so much as far as just getting meals prepared for me, making sure I had my water, helping me keep on track with my medicine. There's so much medicine you have to take after the surgery. You have to take all your vitamins. You have to take your multivitamin, calcium, B12. Then you also have to take medicines for after the surgery. So you have your painkiller. They sent me home with a prescription painkiller. You have an Actigol to make sure you don't get gallstones. You have a stool softener. And then for me, I ended up going back into the hospital. And when I left the hospital the second time, I also had antihistamine to help with the rash that I got from having an allergic reaction to penicillin. So there's a lot of medications, and so that's a little bit challenging, just remembering to take all your medications and be on schedule. So that was really helpful to have my parents there and help make sure that I was getting everything I needed. Let's see. Let me give you some ideas of some of the things I've been eating. If anybody else is in the pureed stage, it might be helpful just to hear what I've been eating. See, I've been doing cottage cheese. I've been doing tuna with a little bit of light mayonnaise. I cooked some chicken and with chicken broth, and then I pureed that up together. I've also been making scrambled eggs, which are really good. They go down pretty well. I got some turkey meatballs, cooked those with a little bit of tomato sauce and pureed those up. I've had some applesauce. Make sure you get the sugar-free kind because sugar is not going to help you. I really like refried beans. I get the fat-free refried beans. Put a little bit of taco sauce on them and put them in the microwave. They're very good. I also had some egg drop soup. That's one of the things that my doctor recommended was egg drop soup, and that went down pretty well. Let's see. I also made tilapia fillet. That was good. And then I had, I took a little bit of crab meat. You can just buy like crab meat at the grocery store. Put a little bit of Old Bay seasoning in, a little bit of light mayonnaise, and pureed that. That was very good. So just a little bit of variety, trying to get things in. I've had like some mashed carrots and mashed potatoes for little vegetables in there once in a while. Although 95% of what I eat is protein because it really, you need to get all the protein in you need each day. My doctor wants me to get 60 to 80 grams of protein in each day. I think I've been doing fine with that because I have 2 protein shakes a day and then I eat 6 meals. So I've been pretty good with that. So I think this is running a little long, so I will stop right here. I will talk to you next week. Thanks. Bye.